Alright, let's make sure my mic's working. Don't want to start muted again. Seems to be on. Got the links out. Got my chats up, got my music going. Takes time to finish this event. So what do I actually have to do to finish this event? Dual triangle. I need, what's it look like? 17 more wins to get the 50 gems. Seems about reasonable. Probably do 17 wins in a single stream. This is what I've been playing in the event. It's just like a Radiant Typhoon smash up with SPYRAL. I haven't actually been that impressed with the Radiant Typhoon cards, but like does provide me functionally Omni Negates with the MSTs, so it's like, what else am I gonna do? I had a really cool game against Lunalight with a Goddess, so I'm gonna keep this in here. And yeah, pretty standard alert SPYRAL, just splashing the Radiant Typhoon stuff. The only thing I did was like cut this one because you need to have at least one of these to search, because sometimes you open with Chant or whatever, and like maybe you want to play two of them because like you open one, search MST, and then you have another one you want to draw, but you don't have enough quick play spells for this to actually be that good, so you just run two. Because we're not doing like we don't have the D-mod bridges with the future silence to give you more quick plays and such. But anyhow, let's get to playing. If they have an Ash Blossom here, that'd be very funny. There's a thrice per turn. I'm gonna discard Big Red here because I'd rather draw off this card, obviously. It's almost certainly an Ash Blossom, so I'm going to activate this and draw two, because I have a quick play spell in hand. There it is, okay. If they have another hand trap, obviously my hand doesn't do anything, but that's what happens. Looks like they have an Imperm. Well, if it's an Imperm, they fucked up a little bit here. They shouldn't let me get this far. This lets me tribute. I think it's just Imperm or a Veiler, and they are realizing the error of their ways. And they knew I was a SPYRAL deck. I discarded two SPYRAL cards. I already used Ash Blossom. Oh, I put a board blocker in here just for this. Sweet. A little bit of lag here. Hope that's not on my end. Check out OBS real quick. No drop frames. No. Please Imperm board blocker. It'd be so funny. So now we're gonna use Spiral Resort, search Sleeper, so they think like that's all this card does. Let's see if they're dumb enough to not raid Spiral Resort after I just activated it. Give you every opportunity to not fuck up here. Maybe they're actually stopping to read Spiral Resort. It'd be a first time for everything. I'm actually sure really how to do this combo, even. I just kind of like freestyle it, because there's no like deliberate situation here. And so if they imperm Celine, I don't care. But I might as well do this first. I think they read Spiral Resort. Turning off their prompts. Yeah, you can draw an Ash Blossom next turn. Ash Blossom draw imperm, pretty good for me. So if they have an imperm, it'll cost me 1 card. 1 material. I think I'm just not going to use the Sargeja stuff, because it looks like my opponent just has very little. I don't think there's no reason to... Well, here's where I get silly. Now I can insulate my Radiant Typhoon cards with an Omni Negate. I can't activate this because I should have searched the other one because I can't search an MST. Well, I couldn't search an MST anyhow. So that's interesting. Doesn't really matter. We should have to keep her on the board, which is fine. Which means like on their turn I need to activate Rage Typhoon Chant and then she can set the thing. Just use up my rescue missions here. I would go into a Bawaku, but she doesn't actually do anything here. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I did get a card back from Board Blocker. I should have made Bawaku then. My mistake. Might as well put Chaos Larkwing back if I got Lerp House in my hand. Pretty funny. I did give them an Ash Blossom very stupidly, but... I didn't want card in their hands an Ash Blossom, and Imperm's trading for nothing here. Okay, that's fine. What's up, Big Blue? What's up, Snowman? And what's up, CT? Yeah, I should have maybe made a Bawaku, but then like it'd been awkward to use my ally Kotalk if I wanted to. I don't know. I was trying to like play around this Imperm that I knew they had. Well, that's an easy. And just cool tune. Yeah. So the right type of food stuff is like we actually don't search it out intuitively, but we just draw a bunch of cards. Like I could have made Saryuja there and drawn a bunch of cards too. That's the general idea. Well, they still are manipulating top decks. The bad thing about KT is they get to look at your hand on top of what they're doing, so it's like extra rude. They get to know everything. About 28%. Link. No one's playing Links. I guess School Tune is the new hotness. I mean, drones always feels good. Like I never tire of using drones effect to manipulate the top of the deck. That's always fun. But see, the thing is, they're giving me a taste of my medicine. This is originally a Spiral thing. This would be a great Forbidden Droplets hand. Holy crap. Fire Formation Tinky. Alright, so I do have Underworld Goddess in my deck. I'm not sure how good it's going to be in this situation. I have beaten this deck once, because they only have one of the Towers card, the Liger Dancer or whatever. Related cards. This one, right? The unaffected, accept, and then pop your entire field. Problem is they also have a spell negate, which is annoying. It's like if they let me get a bunch of bodies on the field, I can Underworld Goddess away their stuff, but that's a big if. There's the interesting play where I can Typhoon, pop my own Rainbow Bridge for a lure, but I don't think that's good into this either, so Might be better just go Spiral Resort at that point, because I do have Aged in hand. I'm not very well positioned to beat this regardless. But, I mean, I do have cards that beat it, right? Like, I can make a big Axis Conductor, which can beat over it. It's just, like, the full field wipe that you can't really stop from them getting. You can't, like, force it, because they have no reason to activate it at any point until you get to 4 bodies, which is a huge commitment. And then the Spell Negate, right? Whichever one it is. Yeah, this dumb card. They just, like, threw on a graveyard-based Spell Negate for no fucking reason. Oh well. No, I don't play Dark. I'm not expecting this matchup to be that common. Like I said, I've only seen it one other time. This is my second time seeing it. I have room for Dark, but I don't know what I would cut, right? Technically, I could, like, you know, it's only Link cards, right? So, ostensibly, I could get Underworld Goddess or Nightmare Griffin. I threw Nightmare Griffin in here just because, one, it's a Floodgate, and Floodgates are powerful, but two, like, sometimes I end up with, like, a MST in the graveyard that I want to reset to keep my, Radiant Typhoon stuff online. But maybe I could cut Griffin for Dark. It's reasonable. I think what they do in this event is they make 2 of this guy and then 1 of the Liger Dancer, because they can't make 2 Liger Dancers. Like a lot of times I would go Dark, I would just go Little Knight, so it's a little funny. Because like I would use Linkuriboh to make a Dark monster, and then at that point why not go Little Knight? But maybe it would be better here, because it is an extra body. Oh, just one Liger Dancer? Okay, maybe I can do something here. So this doesn't really do anything. I guess I would like to search a Mystical Space Typhoon. Alright, we'll see what they negate here. Well, they're letting me get a discard off, which is nice. That means Rainbow Bridge is now in the graveyard. Ooh, I could take their Spell Negate, which is funny, but then they would like negate my effect or whatever, or pop it, and then they'd get it back, but this is probably going to bait this out. No? Okay. Well, this is definitely going to bait that out. Okay, they have let me get way too far with this. Did they have an Ash Blossom this whole time? They had an Ash Blossom this whole time. Okay, that's very annoying, but I have one more play later, so see how that goes. Equip this, negate that. So does this card work on... It's activated on the field. Okay, so I can still Rainbow Bridge with no situation here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fire a Super Agent, call monster here. Miss, which happens. Want to alert Dance. Because I'm about to get with this Palace anyhow with Rainbow Bridge, so I might as well get an extra body out of it. Awesome. Okay, so now... my Spiral Resort can resolve, which is nice. I'm not sure it's good enough, though. I know the Pop card's a spell card. And it's just Liger, which they can activate still. Yeah, their Palace doesn't do anything. I'm close, but I think I needed my Super... Maybe I shouldn't have even used Super Agent, because that would have baited... Well, I don't know. I needed to get my Rescue Mission in the graveyard, too, so maybe I needed another discard. But then if I had not drawn one of my alert monsters, I could have discarded this Rescue Mission, which would have been very good. I can always MST my own Rescue Mission, I suppose. So what's my plan here? I really want this Rescue Mission in the graveyard, but I can do that with Spiral. So what I can do is... This is so awkward, man. I'm not sure what I can do. Even if I can do something, I don't think I can combo afterwards is my problem, right? Like, let's say I set Rescue. Oh, they have not used Liger Effect, no. They're holding it. So, like, I could set Rescue, pop Rescue, go into, like, Nightmare Phoenix, discard Super Agent, pop something else. Just get it off the field. This doesn't have, like, a graveyard effect, right? Yeah, just pop this or whatever. Then I could rescue back Super Agent, but then they just Liger Dancer at that point once I go to Quick Fix discard. Oh, I have to board blocker if I'm doing this play, so... Or, you know, Super Agent hitting would have been nice. So I guess I board blocker here. Big Red Super Agent. Ooh, just because it's fun, can pop this. Discard Rescue with Quick Fix, but now if they activate Liger, I just lose. They're letting me get this far. Okay, so I know their top card, and I've got a Rescue in graveyard. I can just go straight to Double Helix here. They should not let me get this far. Oh, but they can Liger in response to Double Helix here? I think that does beat me. Maybe I could have, last resort, equipped double helix? They're letting that resolve? What the fuck? Okay, this person just does not know what's going on here. They are just fucking clueless. I can get a second rescue mission rotation, draw a card here. If I draw a Radiant Typhoon card, I can even... I actually don't want to Chain Block Master Plan, because they clearly don't... They've already used Ash Blossom, and I'd rather search first and then draw, because I don't want to draw the cards I'm searching. It's a good draw. Alright, so I've got a rescue mission in the graveyard. I have a way to discard this rescue for souls, so I think I just make Blagger Dancer now. Or I just make a Queen now. Yeah, they shouldn't have let me get that far. So I'm not reading chat, I'm just trying to, like, I do have time limit considerations here. Try to get to lethal real quick here. Alright, cool, they conceded. Yeah, I just make Axis Code Talker there, and Axis Code Talker plus, Lady is game. Alright, do you play Dark? Blah, blah, blah. So, I hear there's a legendary Super Crevo. I'm not familiar with the legendary Super Crevo. I hear from Vegeta, and later I hear from people that Vegeta got whooped by the legendary Super Creep. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm guessing this is some kind of joke. Not familiar. Oh, didn't you do this last time? You, like, mentioned this stuff? Yeah, dying without ever using Liger's effect is very sad on their part. Solid hand. Kind of everything. Has everything I want, really. Huh. Kind of an interesting hand here. I'm trying to play on Fuelos here. Nothing? You got literally nothing? If they got literally nothing, I feel bad about putting my Eldon back, but... There we go, that makes more sense. Alright, so I can draw a card off of this Allure Palace here. Ooh, I can just do this. I get chant. Chant for Eldom. Summon Eldom. Get an MST. Go into your girl here. Search an MST. They have Nib? Ooh. Alright, so they have Nib. So I'm just not gonna get my I still just do Alert Queen stuff here, which is funny. So because I can't get my trap card anymore, I just Allure Palace, discard Mystical Space Typhoons. Yeah, the RT card's kind of like +1ing you over the course of like going through their effects. I just discard these not useless, but like not necessary MSTs. I could take their Nib, but I'd rather just turn off Imperms if they have one in hand. This is why I put Board Blocker in here. This came up for me when I was like testing. I was like, I really do just need another discard that like gives me an error for Nightmare Goblin, and Board Blocker does that. It's very funny because Board Blocker was almost like printed as a replacement for Nightmare Goblin, but yeah, they are working in tandem. Not really worried about deep drawing right now because I've already gone through all my RT cards, so that doesn't matter anymore. I do have plenty of spell cards in rotation, obviously, so I can go right into Selene. They'd be on first contact, not really the plan versus Spiral typically. Now we should get into the quick fix in rotation here. I don't think I'm getting a draw for this Goblin, right? I don't think there's a way I'm doing that. Not realistically. The strength of the Lurkwin, everybody. This is why we used to run this. Now, if they're playing all these hand traps, they're probably Cool Tune. Yeah, buddy, you can draw an effect failure. It's very fun for me. Second person to say that, Perthy, about their top deck getting stacked. Alright, so what's my best board here? We First, just go Link Kribo here. Be free. Discard Rescue Mission. I've got a lot of quick fixes in here. And we go to Master Plan. So I guess I'm making Ally to Talker this way. Oh, Big Road was negated. So I can still activate another one? That's very funny. I think I'd rather save it for next turn, but... use Board Blocker so I get a card back to discard with Valakut. And we'll recycle Drone. I'm keeping my Allure Queens in the graveyard because I have Allure Dance, and I can, if I don't end up using a Valakut, I can just Allure Dance into... Sweet. Yep. So, like, the idea here was Ally Kotalker would send Double Helix, and then I could Rescue Mission back a body or whatever, and use that for my Masquerena. Or just use Ally Kotalker as my Masquerena link off. Doesn't really matter. I assume that's just School Tune. You're doing pretty good on the win-loss ratio here. Yeah, it's just... Oh, it's Centurion. Okay, well, I mean, I'm glad I dodged the friggin' Bystials. Heck, much more reasonable opponent, but yeah. My stream last time cut off, but my win rate's been pretty good in this event so far. Unsurprisingly, a format with incredibly restricted extra deck options and limitations to the best decks that can operate within those boundaries is good for SPYRAL as a pure link deck. We do miss out on some of our best tools with DMod and such, but, I mean, this is a deck we were playing for a really long time. Honestly, we might be able to... Snake Eye? I'm guessing Snake Eye is banned out of this event, right? Because they just took it off the ban list, basically. I mean... This hand's kind of like, makes them do stuff. Oh, another Centurion deck, okay. 60 card Centurion. I was expecting 2 Centurions, but here we are. MST is actually, this deck can't, blah blah, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's cards while you control, blah blah, yeah. Kind of annoying. Because, like, doesn't their like, synchro or whatever make it so you can't pop their back row? Face-up card. So I can pop I can pop their trap, basically, that's it. But then the rest of the Radio Typhoon, I mean, the rest of the Radio Typhoon stuff does like represent, you know, the Link 2 is like, hey, I'm gonna do something to your guy if you don't stop me. So it's not bad. I guess the only bad thing about the scene is double preparation rates. I think I'm playing 3. I'm only playing 2, so drawing 2 is unlikely, but here we are. It's not the end of the world, because you can, like, draw with the other one off souls, but I don't think we're getting that far. I think we're going to activate Soul's Big Red Master Plan, then they're going to kill us. They're going to stop that, and then we lose. Oh, it's White Forest Slop. Okay, I'm just dead. If they're doing full-on White Forest Slop combo, I lose. I mean, presumably, some of the White Forest Slop is not as good because there's no Asagita cards, but they still, like, Synchro bullshit out a million things, so it shouldn't matter. I mean, Omnis do have to play through. I'm not sure it's all Omnis, right? Like, it's going to be the stuff like Book of Moons and Pops and stuff. Just like the stuff Centurion does. Like they'll set up these cards, and these cards like, there's a Trap Book of Moon, and then like the card that actually does Book of Moon on summon, which they can Synchro summon like twice during your turn. So like, they functionally got 3 Book of Moons, which is very good against me, because I don't have ways to clear my board in this deck. And that like locks me out of like link climbing very easily. It's not as bad going second, because going second sometimes you just need to like Axis Kotaku, clear the board, and attack. And that doesn't need a whole swath of like combo of link zones for comboing and such, but if they Book of Moon me 3 times, I'll have 2 zones to work with, even if it's only 1 monster apiece, and they usually wait for 2 monsters, so it gets pretty bad. Sometimes you can play around it with like Link Crevo. Like you can get a Link Crevo, then link off Link Crevo, then like Quick Fix or something. I don't know. Doesn't seem likely. This is like a 60 card combo slop fest just like me, so them going first and comboing, they should win. Yep, here's the one that, when your opponent activates a card, you can blah blah blah, special summon a Synchro, and that just does the Book of Moon. Then they have a quick Synchro, which does the Book of Moon again, because that card is not a once per turn. Ooh, they're doing Crimson Dragon shit. Okay, that's probably bad for me. I mean, that's typical for Centurion, actually. They just, like, do this shit, but looks like I'll have to deal with at least 2 Omni Negates. Don't think that's happening. Did they search the trap card and then set it before? No, this is the card they set with the effect, right? Nope, that's this. Push summon a guy, then Synchro. Yeah, this is the other Synchro effect. Alright, well, that's another Omni Negate. And they play a lot of Garnets, but what are you gonna do about it? Alright, so we got Quick Effect, Book of Moon, Omni Negate, Omni Negate. And then the Banish with the... I thought they had their card. I drew 3... I'm only running 4 of this card functionally. These are all the same card, and I drew that many of them. Very annoying. Oh. Can't always draw droplets. We'll have to get rid of this one. Okay. Kind of an aggressive Cosmic Blazar, but I'm probably still dead. They've got 6 cards in hand too, so it's probably, if they're playing Centurion, there's probably like Bystials in here. Going to drive you into another Cosmic Blazar because it's a quick effect. Very funny. So it was 3 Omni Negates actually. Yeah. Cosmic Blazer? Oh no, okay. Maybe just Omni Negate. You got it, Ben. You got me. They have room for hand traps in their 15 Garnet slot pile. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Oh hey, nope. Different website they're shilling this time, the Viewbots. Dannercan. Now I won like 10 games in a row. It's about time I lost one. Alright, Mementotlin. I forget how this deck plays. I know that like they pop a bunch of stuff and they make a big guy who's like really hard to deal with and blah blah blah. Like I think they can make Guardian Chimera or some shit. I don't know. It was hard memorizing what this deck did back when it was really relevant. Oh well. We'll just have to wing it. So I need a chant for MST, MST effect, pop whatever fusion spell they have. Then Eldom for chant, and then use chant's first effect to get. Oh, this is the one that searches the monster. So you Eldom for Swin, then Swin searches the whatever. It doesn't really matter at that point. What are the RT cards doing for Spiral? They're just Omni Negates, right? So the idea is that they're kind of like not bad going second a lot of the time, and they're functionally Omni Negates because like once you go through the trap cards, like you can target your own cards with the MSTs, and the trap card can negate anything on the board. And they're easy. They don't clog up your normal summon. They're decent extenders. They like have utility going second. They're just fun. And like, there's actually not like a clean way to get from Spiral to Radiant Typhoon. So I just do it by drawing a bunch of cards, right? I draw off Nightmare Goblin, I draw off Saryuja, I draw off Souls. The idea is just draw a bunch of cards until you find one of the cards that searches Radiant Typhoon, and then go. But when you're going second, you just kind of use them to try to do stuff to the board. It's like this card's just a quick effect board wipe. You can target an equal number of memento cards, monster cards monster cards you control and cards your opponent controls, destroy them. So just like destroy everything basically. Wipe your board, pop your own cards, plus 1,000,000 because all the Manticore cards trigger on getting popped or whatever. Remember, like, who has a quick effect that does something? From your hand, this card's from swing, fusion summon. Okay, this guy likes a quick effect fusion functionally. Like, you get this guy in your hand, then you do your effect, and this guy triggers. This guy fills up their board, which summons the Minutos to get their effects on your turn. Blah, blah, blah. I think I'm just dead, right? We'll see. I don't think they play like a lot of Omni Negates or anything, so that's good. We've been playing the RT cards sometimes in the actual regular format Spiral Yummy list just because, like, you know, it's fun. You play enough quick play spells in that variant of the deck that you get the draw 2, discard 1 card. It's actually good in your deck, so just draw power. Not so much here, but sorry, I'm kind of tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and then still woke up this early this morning to garden. No, nothing for me to. I mean, I guess it MST this. Okay, this is the thing that does. Okay, quick effect fusion functionally. All right. All right. So if I'm going to chant, I might as well do it in my draw phase. Ooh, that's good. I guess I don't do it in my draw phase then. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. It's like... I don't think this matters too much because they're just going to use the card to fusion summon on me and get their effects back. I think Droplet's is actually actively bad against this deck, so we just got to live with that. I want to do this now because if they change to this, at least I get my master plan on the field. I've already used Nash Blossom, so I can trigger my master plan. We're doing good. Puelos, very funny. It's like, if they compare pop my master plan, that sucks. But it does, like, give me stuff. Like, I've already used my big red, which is bad, but I can eventually get to Celine or something here. Yeah. So we get a quick fix here. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I could have gone Drone Agent, actually, and that was probably better. I don't think I need Sleeper to kill. This card, while upon mercy, this card can't not be targeted of opponent's effects. And they have a poly in their graveyard? Nope. Okay, so what's the actual best play here? Maybe I should have gone Drone Agent, but because they already used Ash Blossom. So here's the thing. I've got 3 spell cards in graveyard, so I just need bodies on the field. If I can hit the Super Agent, I can summon the Seldam. Let's go. Alright, so they stole my guy. I still get its effect, right? I don't think either of these do anything at this point. There's just a card in handed. So this is the better one, I might as well get it. I was like, she needs 2 Radiant Typhoon monsters, right? Yeah. Haha, very funny. It looks like they got nothing. I think they're out of those effects though, right? If I'm not mistaken. My problem is once I start doing stuff, can I kill this guy? So I can summon this sleeper. I can assault mission in drone. I can Nightmare Goblin in drone, then rescue drone for 2 effects. This is plus 5,000 damage. Then I should need 1 more attack. Yeah, I should get sleeper here. Funny draw. And I can make an untargetable access go talker here. If they have some effect that like stops me from doing damage to them, then I'm stupid. But I wasn't paying attention. But I've only got so much time. I sell down. There we go. All right. Nice to do some like classic Spiral Link Climb going second OTK stuff. Don't get to do that a whole lot in the yummy builds we've been doing with Ancient Fairy Dragon for obvious reasons. We'll probably get back to this once we get to Spellcaster slot. That was a good game. Oh, and the triple engine, yeah. Forbidden Drop was very good there. Obviously, it stopped them from having the card that like blows up my entire freaking board. I've got too many gems or something. Let's go to my box. Yeah, too many gems. Well, you know what I haven't done? Is there any like stuff in here I want to buy to get my gems down so I can get that out of the gift box? Don't care about Destiny Hero crap. Don't like Cool Tune. These are just generic packs. Don't think I care about any of this. Lobster 2 buttery, steak 2 medium rare. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I only buy stuff whenever it's relevant to Spiral, so like, I don't think RB is particularly Spiral relevant, and Cool Tune definitely is, and I tried looking over that. There actually is some stuff you can do with RB, but it's just ugly. Like, it doesn't really work out well. RB is like too reliant on like eating up your field spell, your zones on the field. And I don't think there's anything I actually want here, so... You know what? It's been a very, very long time since I did this, but we're going to try to pull a Royal Super Agent. So I'm going to craft one. Just open up the pack. Oh, didn't get it. Alright, now we're going to throw 1,000 gems to this pack. Super Heavy Samurai? No. I have oh wow, zero UR. Wow. Well, you know what? You got me, Konami. You got me to click the button twice. Dragon Master Magia. I just pulled that like raw out of the not secret pack stuff. What the hell? All right, no Royal Super Agent. I did pull a Super Agent, but not a Royal one. Okay. We can go back. I'll decraft those when I need URs at some point. I'll get that Royal Super Agent one day. It's my golden goose here. It's my my Moby Dick. Call me Ishmael, etc., etc. And you kind of saw what the RT cards did there, right? They like special summon guys on the board for free, kind of like Dangers, but they search cards when you summon them. So they're like they're free special summons that add cards to your hand. They're just Dangers, right? When you think about it, this hand is absolute triple dog shit. Alright, I will Ash Blossom this, and then once they reveal the Cool Tune starter they have, I will concede. You've done it. I believe this is a starter, right? Yeah, this is the one that searches. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, cool. My hand sucks. Like, even if I draw droplets, it's not enough, because like I can droplets into, then I have like Big Red Master Plan, Normal Summon, Last Resort, and that like loses to any hand trap. Cool Tune plays nothing but hand traps. It's like, nope, you got me. I'm dead. Hand bad. Get on to the next game. That is one of the big downsides of Allure Queen, is like you're kind of compounding your bad cards, because the Allure Queens do make you play 3 bad cards. More than that, really. I've drawn double Master Plan, which means my Allure Queens do not work, because I cannot special summon her from the deck. Huh. It is deck her hand, but I need to discard her. I mean, that's fine, because I do have a souls in here, so I could just, like... I could just, like, make, Celine. But it is awkward. Oh, they got an imperm. I think I should imperm this, so it's fine. Maybe better to equip Master Plan there, because I have souls in hand. What's up, right there? Going pretty well. I have a really good win rate. We're just doing the event. This is 50 cards. Effect failure, sure. Alright, so now I'm going to Radiant Typhoon. And then Celine with the Radiant Typhoon bodies. Well, actually... it's in level 7, so now my Allure Dance goes +2. I don't actually have 3 spell cards, so I do have to eventually use this chant. But I can now draw off Dance. See what happens here. Interesting. I can just do that then. Now they could have a Bestial. So I'm gonna chant now. Oh, you're the one who searches a monster, right? And now I'm going to Celine. That I've got 3 spells in graveyard. And this plays around a Bestial. And the nice thing about the Radiant Typhoons is they do the thing that Dangers kind of do by summoning themselves and drawing you cards. And they also put spells in rotation. They put spells in the graveyard. They search spells. The spells are the search cards. There we go. I knew that was coming. So now, if they have a Bestial... Okay, so they had Valor, Imperm, and a Bestial. I don't think I was ever beating that. So now we're just playing Radiant Typhoon Turbo. I do have another Master Plan in Graveyard, which is fun, but... Oh, that was so stupid of me, dude. I could have just... Oh, I should have rescued first? But then they can just... If I think they have an Imperm and a Bestial, I can rescue first, they chain Bestial. Then I have Celine in response, but then they can Imperm because the Bestial's not on the field, yeah. Well, but then I have 2 Master Plans in Graveyard, so I could have Celine the other Master Plan. So they would have had to chain yeah, I could have played around that by having 2 Master Plans in Graveyard. I didn't think about that. Well, you live and you learn. Hmm. I was wondering if like, there's a way for me to get my freaking Celine back to the freaking extra deck so I could summon her again, but not really. I could have gone Sarguja. Maybe that was better than going Radiant Typhoon stuff. But the Radiant Typhoon cards do draw me cards still, so I don't know. I think maybe my best bet here is like Little Knight them. Like a Little Knight into Nightmare Griffin, that'd be funny. That's fun. I can get my Allure Dance back. So I have follow-up for next turn. Thank you, board blocker. So I've got 3 cards and I've got 3 interactions. We'll see how this plays. So I could have played around that Bestial by using Rescue Mission like as a main phase effect. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do this now. So I only get 1 negate if I have to MST pop my own card, which is rough. I don't really know where to pit this deck. I don't know shit about RDA. Apparently nothing. I think I just killed this guy with freaking Allure Queen, which is funny. Not a bad draw. Alright, that looks lethal. Yeah, don't destroy my card effect here. The trap only comes back if destroyed or something, right? This card is destroyed by the effect of only by Mystical Space Typhoon. Yeah. Deck with Little Knight there just in case they do something weird and summon the guy and then maybe trigger Little Knight's effect. But also, if I do that, I can't flip it and like negate something weird that might happen. Like, I don't know. Yeah, the getting Allure Palace, Allure Dance back is pretty funny because it's just like it searches a giant attack boost and then summons 3 guys who are lethal. Very funny. There's an argument I should maybe be playing the Golden Allure Queen link. I've never used that, but it's some could be something. Who knows? We're getting close. 6 more wins on this. I'm basically going to keep playing. Like the reason I started a little late today because I figured I'd be done before my usual stop time, so I started a little late. I'm just like finishing up this event, and then I'll be playing like a different game tomorrow. Get my gems out of this event, have some fun playing pure Link Spiral, going back to the good old Allure Queens. This is nice getting to actually display like everything that Allure Queen brings to the table this game. Aside from the redundant souls, this is like a solid hand, obviously. But I am against Cooltoon, who's gonna fuck my life up. Yeah. Don't extra deck rip me, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! I can kill without Axis Gotaku. It's gonna be really hard to do stuff without Helix here, with this particular hand. We'll see, but... The big problem is, like, this deck plays, like, 20 tuner hand traps, so... What are you gonna do about it? Taking some time. Thought this combo was fairly prescriptive. Oh, they're doing the thing where they look at my hand. Yeah. You know my hand. You know I'm a filthy Radiant Typhoon Spiral player. Thanks. That's legitimately, like, should not be an effect in the game, by the way. Looking at your opponent's hand, it was like sort of a... It's just like something you get to do as part of the combo. That should not be in the game. It's very toxic. Taking a screenshot and then pasting it into Paint or something. Now I know what they have. Ha ha ha. It's dumb that they get to look at your top of your deck and adjust it just like Spiral does. That was already kind of a toxic thing Spiral does, but it's only limited to the top of the deck. Spiral doesn't look at your hand. But then the fact they also get to look at your hand while stacking the top of your deck is just stupid. They get to know all 6 cards in your hand, which is just a completely debilitating amount of information. And it's like it's not like they have to give up anything for it. It's like the way they do it is the card that searches a spell card, something that they're already going to do. Well, both those are good cards, I guess. So those are both the same card. I guess Full Spirit Goods is better. But they can banish one and put the other one on the bottom, and they don't know my 6th card, I guess. If they didn't have the hand knowledge, would it still be good enough to be tier 1? Yeah, the fucking extra deck rips are good enough. Bottom, yeah, they put both cards away. Very funny. Alrighty. That was a good draw. I'm not complaining about that draw. Alright, so I'm going to MST. Here's where the extra deck ripped me. Yeah, that means they already have the one that synchro summons from hand. That's very irritating, but kind of expected, really. Well, I can droplet hit whatever they summon here, depending what they use. Then they get basically they get to do this, and they get another secret summon from hand that pops my Spiral Resort. So I think I'm just kind of fucked here. It would be nice if I could have gotten either of those cards off of my deck, but I guess droplets is a reasonable card otherwise. Alright, so you can banish one tuner from your... Okay, so I might as well do this now because I'm losing this guy anyhow. I don't think the card gets better. My problem is they have another hand trap. I'm also dead. Like, I think they just beat me by popping my Spiral Resort there, right? Because, like, all I got Souls, Sin, Prep Rights, and I have to draw another Spiral Resort, which I think is, well, not necessarily gone, but we'll see. Basically, they have the card that Quick Secrets from hand, which destroys my spell card. Alright, they have Ghost Ogre too, sure. Yeah, I was beating Ash and Ghost Ogre regardless, but it does suck that they got rid of my starter here. Thing is, like, I couldn't even bait Prep Rights or whatever to maybe bait an Ash Blossom because they knew I had Souls, so, like, what's Prep Rights doing? And they knew they had a better card to Ash Blossom, which was my Eldam. They knew my cards. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. They knew my cards, so I couldn't, like, attempt to make them make a mistake. They just like, okay, I use this here, this here, this here, this here, I win. Right? They didn't... That Ghost Ogre was always there for my Spiral Resort. They didn't have to worry about anything else. They knew, okay, Ghost Ogre on Spiral Resort, Ash Blossom and Eldam, I know their hand. The only thing that kind of got them was I drew a droplets, but I don't know. I felt like it had just given me a Lure Palace, to be honest. I would have had enough cards in hand to use them. I don't think a deck. So like the idea of like, hey, would they be tier 1 if they didn't have the hand knowledge? Maybe not, but like that shouldn't be the thing a deck needs to be tier 1. If you want the deck to be tier 1, make it more powerful rather than more toxic, I suppose. I am not summoning on your turn. You got it, buddy. I have no clue where to Ash this deck anymore. Is it like on... So like, this deck doesn't care about Ash, right? All their stuff like searches to their back row directly or whatever. It's like, this is the only Ash target. Oh no, this is not even Ash target. They did the same thing, yeah. If you have a negate or something, you do it on Trudea, but... I guess I Ash here? I don't think it's good. Wow, that's it? Do I just win? They could still have a Bestial. This is a deck that plays Bestials. So this prevents me... cannot be destroyed by a card if it's... So I can't MST this, because they control Centurion. Funny. Ooh, that fucks me up. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I can't search anything here. So I can like MST, pop. I can get this rescue mission to graveyard and rescue back another body. I think I can dismantle most of their board here. I guess that's something. And I suppose if I'm doing it this way, I'd like... Alert Palace does not do anything here, correct? So let's say I MST Trudea. Little Knight. Does this card do anything if you have nothing else? During Main's Faith, this card was activated this turn. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So, like, maybe I just Nightmare Phoenix to get rescue in the graveyard? This still destroys the card, right? Like, the targeting condition has been met, and then it still gets destroyed, right? Even if it gets summoned? I'm not wrong, right? I'll be very annoyed if that's not the case. I can't remember the last time I've Nightmare Phoenix something that was in the back row, and then it summons as a monster. I'm going to assume Phoenix destroys it. It doesn't! I was wrong! Okay, I'm an idiot. It's good to know. Yeah, I should have MSD'd it, I guess. This is my mistake, obviously. I didn't need to lose to this. Oh, they're under draw too, though. Your opponent could destroy the... Yeah, they can't. They don't get a draw. That's funny. So I guess it kind of ends up being the same thing. Very funny. And then MSD is not even bad against this deck, so can't attack directly with Little Knight, so we just pass. Like you can MST any of the cards they put in the back row. summon a defense position. So obviously we Little Knight this. Then we MST their Chertea on activation. But I still have the MST. Just trying to survive Duel here. Come on, opponent. Am I disconnecting? My OBS still up? No drop frames. Connection still good. Alright. So I can't stop this. Now I can MST the next thing that they try to summon here. And this card is summoned. Yeah, we just MST this. Now we're in knock position because they can Chertea summon, and then that triggers this, so I'll have to immediately Little Knight. Items, not bad. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. I just straight up search MST here. Like, I don't have to search. I mean, Swin is extra bodies here, so I might as well. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to go into my Link 2 and then normal summon Quick Fix, and I can, like, Little Knight on their, as soon as they activate this card, that can Little Knight chain, kill their Chertea, or get rid of it for a little bit, and then I can chain Chant to go search an MST, then I can get MST and MST whatever they summon next. Like, there's never going to be a time that they can sync or summon with the field spell where I can't get the MST, basically. And if they commit even like earlier than that, I still have I have my starters in hand, right? They have to like deal with my board because then I can go into the Link 2 and Link 2 outs whatever they summon. So I think this calling might be. This is probably gonna get me a copyright strike, but oh well. Lie down, Centurion. Oh man. basically, if any of my cards resolve here, I get to combo. So, I'm gonna open Spiral Resort. Because, like, they might have Ghost Ogre, and Quiltoon plays Ghost Ogre, and I'd rather have my Ghost Ogre hit my Spiral Resort instead of my big red here. Draw. I'll just concede to a draw. You got me. If this was ranked or whatever, I wouldn't concede there, but it's not a big deal. It's just not fun to play and to draw, so. The event's for fun and gems, so get the gems and have fun. Well, that is a redundant hand. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you draw this hand. Admittedly, I don't need a normal summon when I've got a Lure Queen stuff, so maybe I can normal summon a guy. Six Sam? Ooh, what? I guess 6 Sam's a link-only deck, but I mean, no synchros kind of sucks with 6 Sam, right? Whatever. There's a card that searches Gateway, and that's the card I'm picking to Ash. I think my best draw here is MST, or one of the 2 cards that search MST. That is a normal monster, my friend. What are you doing with this? It's a non-tuner normal monster. Okay, it's just... I mean, yeah, it's 6 Sam. They're summoning guys from hand. Is this just Synchro, 6 Sam, that's it? Okay. Yeah, normal summon a literal normal monster. This might be like... Is Primate legal in this format? Hold on, I guess I Ash Blossom here? Where else am I Ash Blossom against this dumb deck? Problem is they do search 6 strike, which they can set. I would rather have Ash the 6 strike search, because then they wouldn't have a spell card, but now they do. Like, no way you... I guess they played this card for freaking unexpected die or something, but there's no way that's good. No fucking way, are you serious? Why is this legal? Why is this fucking legal? Why is this legal in this format? There's no fucking way this is legal. Man, get rid of my fucking Swin. I can't activate a Lure Dance. Drop it off the top. No sets, drop it off the top would be nice, yeah. Never mind. Well, I could normal summon Eldam. Search MST. MST target the back row chain droplet. A Lure Dance doesn't win. I need another card in hand. The fact that they had talents beat me here. I could activate a Lure Dance. Chain, like, I just don't have enough cards in hand for Droplet, right? Droplet's here for Rainbow Bridge. I don't have Rainbow Bridge. I know I get an Eldam field, but the problem is Allure Dance and Allure Queen stuff needs 2 cards in hand to do anything. And if I drop it from field, I only have 1 Eldam in hand, and I still don't do anything. So what I have to do here is droplet, send my cards in hand, and hope this is actually nothing. Oh, right! I don't fucking have a fucking MST in graveyard. Well, we're clearing the fucking Gnat Beast. And then I hope I do something next turn. I mean, that was my only chance, right? Like, none of this mattered otherwise. Fucking Churia Beast, are you kidding me? I mean, my hand was kind of bad regardless, I guess. Too many of the same card, but... Oh, that kills me, yeah. This is just... Summon Abide, and summon a guy, summon a guy. Like, this is a monster negate every turn. They have a monster negate for the one monster I have in hand. If this card does nothing, there are cards in my deck that do something here, but not a lot. Like an MST, maybe? No, not really. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, Droplet did not play well, obviously, with the Allure Queen stuff. That's the downside. It's been good the rest of this form. You've seen it be good multiple times this stream, but not good there. So maybe if I send the Eldam from the field and then search MST, I can MST summon Eldam, but that's still, I'm in the same spot. Doesn't do anything. Like if I send Allure Palace and Eldam on the field. Yes. MST their back row summon, do nothing, yeah. Okay, so how do I play this hand? I guess I Spiral Resort from Master Plan, Allure Queen, Sin Master Plan. Lose to Ash Blossom here. So they clearly have an Imperm. So I'm going to try to bait them here. They have the Ash Blossom that's really bad for me, but... Okay, yep, that's bad for me. I mean, it's not the end of the world, though, because I can, like... I could equip Master Plan here. Are they going to imperm this? Ghost Spell. Okay, they were always doing that, so I think that's fine for me. Because, like, if I could have equipped Master Plan there, I could have Assault Missioned. I could have gone Barricade Blocker, discard Assault Mission, Master Plan effect, because she would go from field to graveyard because of being equipped. And then I could have added another quick fix, assault mission and quick fix master plan. So like I could have played it through some stuff here, but not that. It's just this. I haven't asked Blossom in a little night. Maybe they don't have anything. They have an imperm. Okay, so they had 3 hand traps. It's probably just Kultun with a great hand. Put back Chaos Lure Queen because I'd be happy to draw her again. I think it's like good to have in the deck if I draw a Super Agent or something, or good to have in the graveyard. Yeah. So they're imperming this, so I don't Little Knight whatever they summon. So I guess I'm going to Ash Blossom whatever they summon, if it is Ash Blossomable. Ash Blossomable. Yeah, of course it's Kultun. So you have to Ash Blossom that. But if they have an Extender in hand, if their hand was 3 hand traps, starter, Extender, I lose. That's just how it is. Yeah, they drew the card that's going to be limited for obvious reasons. Yep, that's game. Alright. You know, if that assault mission was an extender or something, I win, but it wasn't. They drew 3 hand traps. What are you gonna do? Thoughts of the MD ban list? Kultun still exists, so I don't like it. But obviously, it was good that they banned the stupid Naturia thing that they summoned. Like, hey, a free floodgate, I gotta summon in my dumb tier 1 deck. Ha ha ha. But it's not gonna stop people from playing Kultun, and I hate playing against the things that Kultun does in Engine, so I don't care that much. Like, oh yeah, what? Like I'm already losing to the 5 extra deck rip. I guess now they don't have a floodgate. Woohoo! Yeah, if I Rainbow Band, but like I would come across that once every 100 games from some weird Dracotail player doing it, but I don't think it's realistic to. It's going to affect so little of my games that I don't care. Interesting draw. I mean, they made K9 toxic. Okay, well, they see what's about to happen. They don't have any hand traps. They're like, I'm not getting Spiral comboed. It's an event. I don't blame them. We're here to have fun, man. All right, we're at 2,000. 6 more wins, or yeah, 6 more wins, and we're good for the day. Fenrir's whatever. I guess don't want to see a Rise Heart anymore, but hey, Cashier Spiral is a real deck. I'm not that plussed about it. Okay. I'm going to be a little weird here. Looks like my opponent doesn't have any more hand traps. So, what I can do here is search Drone, Radiant Typhoon Vision, intentionally if I don't draw anything that lets me combo, intentionally discard my whole hand. That puts Rescue Mission and Drone in the graveyard, and then I can combo with Drone. If I draw something I do want, I can just discard Droplet. Okay, does another Spy Resort change anything? Does another Spy Resort change anything here? Oh, um, so what I could do here now, so I need a discard, so I can, if I Spy Resort for Super Agent, I can blind fire Super Agent. If that misses, I can discard Super Agent with, with Barricade Board Blocker. MST my own rescue back Super Agent, Quick Fix, summon back itself. So we will discard Droplet. It's not like ideal, but it's something. Alright, they got like Synchro sleeves, so I'm gonna assume it's a Synchro deck filled with monsters. Sick. Do I want to maintain this Quick Fix in my graveyard? Probably, right? Alright, so they've used their Ash Blossom, so once again, I'd rather draw a card after I've searched the cards I'm searching with Master Plan. I'm not sure about Chain Blocking her. Another Master Plan, very funny. Still got Assault Mission, right? Yeah, so I can remember some Quick Fix. Who doesn't love 2-card combos? Konami. They hate them. So you just 4 monsters with different names, right? Yeah. I got a rescuing graveyard, so we're not worried about that. Try to draw another RT card. We drew the Mandate, which is basically all I care about, so we can put back Master Plan, Do I have a quick fix in graveyard still? Yeah, so I can put back this last resort, which I can search again. I can put back this rescue mission, which I can search again. I need a rescue on Super Agent, though. Yeah. There we go, I found the RT card. We did it. Now I just need to get 2 MSTs in my hand. And we don't have to make the link 2 anymore, so we can just use this for link material. Let's do this, get a +1 in my hand. Let's get my... I think I'm like randomly 1 material short from what I want to be. Like, I'd like to make a Bawaku here. But I'm running out of time too, so we're just gonna call it a day here. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we got there. That was like a weird hand, but we got there. What do I have a 40? I don't get the 40 points, though. Like, for some reason, I got like an extra 10 points on some games. I don't know why, but it's not enough to actually put me over an extra 100, so it's just 40 for no reason. Okay, so my hand needs everything to resolve here. But but if I don't have anything but souls, I can at least draw cards and hope to hit something. That is how it be, ain't it? Yeah, playing the cool tune, get Ghost Ogre. The fact that the deck is playing Ghost Ogre is really bad for SPYRAL, obviously, because it's really good against Spiral Resort. It's like, you can bait out Ash Blossom, but can you bait out Ash Blossom and Ghost Ogre? They have an Ash Blossom here, so I'm just dead. So I'm sitting Cobalt Eagle back just in case I like draw exactly Foolish Burial Goods. they got me. They have an Ash Blossom too, by the way. They had an Effect Veiler and had no monsters on the field that entire time, so they had 3 hand traps. So they got me. I'm dead. Ghost Duggar obviously very backbreaking because I can't even like draw 2 off souls there. Not that it mattered because they had an Effect Veiler, but it's extra backbreaking, more so than usual. Hello, Cobalt Eagle. Welcome to the team again, you little jerk. Oh, Snake Eye. Maybe? Nope. Just this. Forgot Bonfire is just like good in everything, man. It's good in every deck. Yeah, so MSD's not the best of this matchup, though it can pop their back row. That said, like they're probably gonna like set up Cosmic Blazer or some shit. Seen a lot of Centurion. Yeah. Emblema, cards to your hand, and then, yeah. Cannot be destroyed by battle, unless it was special summoned for the extra deck. I'm pretty cooked here. You know, just a hand with 4 cards that don't do anything. Well, I mean, Illusion of Chaos and Space Typhoon do something. I guess if I actually resolve souls, get to rescue, that'd be good, but I don't think I'm getting that far. And also this deck plays Pistials. Okay, yeah, they got a Bestial. I can go ahead and concede. That gets the Magma, which... Yeah, that stops my Rescue Mission Master Plan. Yep. My poor win rate. It was going so well, and then it wasn't. Probably because I started streaming. I've had some good going second games today, though, so I'm not like that chuffed about like, oh, they went first, they full comboed, I lose. Like, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! This hand is very similar to the previous one. Alright, so I do lose to... so many things right now. We'll keep Sleeper in hand. Droll. It's just Droll, yeah. Man, I go first, get Drolled. Ugh. Not even a way to play around it. You just have to get Drolled in this format. There's no like cards that counter it besides Orange Light, and I'm not playing Fairies, so. Even I couldn't even do. I could have just set droplets there and passed and hope that works, but I want to enjoy having fun in the event and playing this version of the deck I don't get to play much anymore. And getting Drolled is me not playing the deck. It's me passing on nothing. Interesting hand. So I can FP goods for a rescue mission off of the souls. See how far Ash Blossom cakes me going second. Prohibition is secret anti-draw. It's like, yeah, I'm not playing Prohibition for the 2 of draw. It sucks, but what are you gonna do? Just lose to it, I guess. You can also sales ban, but alright, so this is, you have to Ash Blossom this, or you don't do anything, but then they activate Secret Overtake, and you lose. They have Orange Light and a Fairy? Nope. They have something they can activate. They have the card that Quick Synchros from hand. Okay. That's almost certainly what that prompt is. Yeah. I know we've got Effect Veiler. Alright. So aside from Link Rebo, this version of the deck isn't like super chuffed by having its monsters change level. So that's the nice thing about that and good to Cool Tune. Alright, so they make their Synchro 4. There's Trackmaker. Then they get their Graveyard Effect. Which, look at your opponent's hand. Yeah, so Ash Blossom doesn't work when they have the extender. Now they can look at my hand, and then they can stack it off of my deck, and I'm just turbo fucked. So now they know what to use effects. They know where to use which effects, which sucks for me, obviously. It's just so dumb that this is, like, it would maybe be a little bit more reasonable if, like, this was the effect that, like, didn't have an extra search a card on top of it. The fact that they get to search a card and then look at your hand to know what to do is so stupid. This card's a 1-of, too, but they just fucking search it, so what's the matter that it's a 1-of, right? It's just the card they search when they summon guys. I guess I just got unlucky that they had this too, but I don't know. What else am I doing, right? Yeah, like there's no choice, right? It's just always the fucking look at your opponent's hand, because it's the one that searches a card. It's like, this wouldn't be, this is already an extender from the hand, and then it's an extender from the deck, and it gets to look at your opponent's hand. Why does it do all of those? Of course, now they're going to cue me. If they banish my Alert Queen and then put my 1/4 on the bottom, that's very annoying. Because then my Alert Queen doesn't go isn't a going second card anymore, or like it doesn't have the board breaker effect anymore. Yep, they figured it out. They gonna do this. They gonna just do that. They gonna do the fucking runic thing, the fucking Kashtira thing. It's also toxic. Why do they get to do this? Is it not enough that they stack my deck? You're gonna kill my fucking 1-of that I need to do my thing. Oh yeah, they're gonna make this guy who's functionally an Omni-Negate. Great. Okay, so this is the only card in my hand they don't know. I know they get Effect Veiler. I get to fire this off. If I don't hit a monster, I'm very mad because this deck plays like 6 spell traps. Gotta play the cards they know. Okay, sure. I'm glad they're doing this now. They could have used it afterwards and then I wouldn't know their top card. Alright. Of course, this gets them the guy that synchros from hand as a quick effect, so. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. So now I don't get to look at the top. That makes some sense if they're going to use that effect there, but I don't think that's a good idea. This deck doesn't play Bystials because they're not tuners. That's the quick effect synchro guy. No, that means the hand must be effect failure, quick effect synchro guy Rico. All right, well, you'd let me activate this Magician Souls. That's the question. They will. I do this so I don't accidentally draw the Cobalt Eagle off of my souls. Well, I got one Spiral Resort. I guess I do this and try to bait their Spell Trap pop. Interesting draw. Oh, they had draw. They just had draw. They just had draw. They just had draw. They just had draw. I'm just getting drolled every game. They'll just get drolled every game. Why not just load up Master Duel and get drolled every game? Just get drolled. It's that easy. Why didn't they search the guy who secret summons on my... Is that limited to one? They already used it? Because why else would you search the freaking other guy? I don't know. Fucking Droll! I love Droll and Lockbird, baby.
Yes.
I don't necessarily lose to B2B in this deck. But like, you want to have that card just in case. Like, it's not like the other one is... Like, I guess it's slightly better follow-up, but still not good. Like, you're trying to win the game there. If you're going first, win the game. Don't, like... I definitely need follow-up, even though I've already got follow-up. Because of how my cards interact. Because, like, one of their synchros, like, pluses them monsters who then search them cards that get them follow-up. They don't need the other card in their hand for follow-up. I don't know. I think it's dumb. Maybe I don't know enough about the deck. Alright, well, because the way Centurion works... Ooh, they discarded a Bystial. That's good for me. That means the rest of their hand's, like, good, if they're discarding a Druid's Worm. So because of the way Centurion works, Radiant Typhoon does not do anything, unless I draw MST. So you're saying Cool Tune Clip, but like they didn't search Clip. That's my point. That's my entire point. Like, you're saying use the Clip effect to do this thing, but their hand was draw effect failure Rico. Rico's the one they searched, but they didn't search Clip. That seems, but if you're doing that, you're like you're like, I guess they know my hand, so it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I was just like, if you do that, you leave yourself open to getting messed up by like interaction. But I guess it does not matter. There's no call by the grave in this format. They saw my hand. They only didn't know the top card of my deck, so it really did not matter. Because like they can search. Because like when they search Cliff and then they go through the rest of the lines, they can just get the other guy too. It's just they search every card. They go through every single card and they get through multiples of them if they want. Though some of them are limited in this event. It feels like they should, if they search the guy who quick effect synchros from hand, that gives them more layered interaction against the cards that stop them. All right, so they got another Bestial, which is probably why they discarded Druis Worm. I don't think I can win against the Bestial here. This deck just doesn't play into Bestials. Yeah, I understand like the recycling Veiler thing, but it just doesn't matter because like I was assuming they probably have Clip in hand if they're not searching it now, which is maybe a bad assumption, but it just doesn't matter if the other cards Droll. Like, oh yeah, I just drew Droll. It's all good. Crimson Dragon, Cosmic Blazar. They should probably, I feel like this card should be banned. Why are they allowed to cheat out like a very specific archetype synchro with this idiot, right? I think this is bad design. But who cares, right? It's just an Omni-Negate. It's just fucking, it's Bahamut Shark for Toad, right? It's Agar Pain for Hot Red. It's the same fucking thing, but it's okay, because Synchro 12s are hard to make. Not really. I'm just complaining because I'm on a bad streak, I guess. I should stop worrying that much about it. It's just an event. Alright, so they get a Bestial off Magnamut. They also get to draw a card off Lubellion. Searching, Branded Regained. Which you can't even interact with because they have the card that stops me from face-up cards in your spell and trap zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Really good against Centurion. They also play very slowly. I can understand why they're playing this deck. They're clearly dedicated to it with all these freaking royals. But only the supers are royal, so maybe... Yeah, you gotta get these ultras rolled out if you're gonna be playing this deck. So they have a Royal Crimson Dragon, but that was like from a free pack or something, right? You can get this royal off of an event or whatever. It was like a 1 in 3 chance. And they got all the supers rolled out, but none of the URs. All right, so there's Baldrake. I don't think that does anything. I'm gonna try to do something funny here because I already have the quick fix in my hand. If they let me do the search, I'm gonna search Master Plan, then I'll Lure Queen summon and try to equip Master Plan, so they'll Bestial it. Ah, well. Did not matter. Sure. Another Crimson Dragon, another Omnigate here. This card's also not a once per turn, which is fun. Wow, who would have thought? Another Crimson Dragon. Yeah, Eldom's not at his best here. Wow, another Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Who would have thought? Mystial? Oh, sure. If I can get a sleeper in rotation, like this guy's gonna have so many monsters on the board, I can just attack him directly. Effect failure here or something, probably. Oh, I drew sleeper. I should have chained this, obviously, because I could have drawn the Cobalt, but sleeper is a terrible draw here. Alright, I'm gonna try to get them to Cosmic Blazer me by killing this quick fix. Let this resolve, I want to make a Little Knight. Oh, sure. You got it, man. No, Little Knight's not nearly as good. Well... So, like, if I Little Knight here... I can't attack directly, and then they get 2 Cosmic Blazers back in the end phase. What the fuck am I doing about that? Ugh, nothing. I'm just losing to that. That's what's happening. Yeah, I'm dead. Obviously, not the best game for Eldam. Probably need to draw something a little stronger than Sleeper there. Off the souls, but... It had Bestial anyhow, so like, unless I'm resolving the Lurkwing, which I'm not. Very different ways I'm not resolving the Lurkwing stuff. Hell damn, yeah, right. The cards are fun. You know, they've been good in some matches, but they're really bad against Centurion, especially there. Okay. Guess we lead off with a Lure Palace? You have an Ash Blossom, that's fine. Thank you, yes, please. No. No. So I probably a Cool Tune deck, which means I probably have another Synchro or Tuner hand trap here, but I gotta try. Effect Veiler. Sick. Yep. Alright, so now it's quick fix, search Spy Resort or bust. If they ghost spell me in here, I just lose, which is, you know, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! And ghost spell. Draw 3 hand traps, 2 starters. Nope. Oh, cool. Alright, well. We're making hay. I'm gonna be low on cards in hand, so I'm probably not gonna be able to like do everything here, but we'll see what we can do. They've only got 3 cards in hand, and I'm about to stack their deck, so I got 3 spells in rotation, yeah, so we can just go ahead and do this. Cool Toon doesn't tend to draw play Nibiru, so I'm not going to bother thinking about it. The reason we go for the 5 and 7. Oh, I go for the 5 and 7 because when you do that, the level 7 gets her effect activated, so you can steal any monster from your opponent's side of the field. I just think that's fun. It's probably best to play 2 Chaos Flare Queens and then 1 of any of the other names, because that'll work just fine, but I like the level 7, think it's funny. There's no Goon. We're playing in the event. This is Link only, so there's no Xyz or Goon. We wouldn't be playing a Lure Queen if we had access to Goon. And we only got Link monsters in this event, so no Xyz or anything. It's just, it turns on a Lure Queen level 7's effect to steal an opponent's monster, which makes it like a card that does something going second sometimes, which is fun. But if you're trying to like optimize, like, hey, this card does something going first, you would play 2 Chaos Lure Queens and then 1 of the other names. You can draw Clip. Yeah. Let's use this effect here. Don't draw what I'm about to add here. It's not a very significant going second effect, but the Allure Queens have like conditions that like they have to be summoned by an Allure Queen effect to be able to suck up your opponent's monster like a Relinquish. FB goods. That just searches me a bunch of stuff. These are just cards in hand, which is nifty. I can board blocker back my other Allure Queen, so we just get Spy Resort here. So we're going to search for Super Agent here, and then we're going to start Yuja and attempt to I have to make Link Reba first. Whoops. Get to our Radiant Typhoon cards. Alright, we found Eldam. There we go. We can put back the Mandate because we're going to search it. We can put back the Master Plan because she doesn't do anything. We can put back the Kobold Eagle because it doesn't do anything. I could have summoned a Master Plan with Skull Dread. Doesn't really matter. This time we get MST. Then we chant search MST. And then she puts the trap card. This is funny. I can if I need another material, I can special summon this super agent with its own effect later. So now we're going to make a Bawaku. Oop, wrong one. This card with rescue. We can rescue back anything. Oh, I did not mean to click that one. Whoops. That was dumb. Do I have enough spiral names now? I will. I'll just grab my big red. Yeah, the goal here was to make Masquerada. Sometimes you misclick. Yeah, if I wasn't low on cards, I could have had one more material, which would have been nice. There's an argument to be made I should be making Nightmare Griffin here instead of a Bawaku, and then putting Sleeper right here. Would probably be stronger. Sure. Okay. Okay. You could just passed, man, instead of wasting everyone's time, but sure. No, I'm not wasting time on that. I've got lethal. Let's kill. Masquerader for the win! Kill them! Yeah, Griffin is in the event. It's in my extra deck, even. I just like a Valkyrie more, so I make it, but I probably should make Griffin. I make Griffin whenever I need one. I'm still trying to, like, I don't find my Radiant Typhoon cards, and I need to draw another card. It's a card in the extra deck that says draw a card. Alright, so we're at 22. We just need to get to 26. Yeah, like, I should be ending on Griffin just to, Griffin plus the Radiant Typhoon cards to negate their spell traps is functionally, like, completely blocked out of the game, but... No, it seems kind of boring to me, don't you think? I mean... On the point, my opponent quit. Excellent. Love that. Where were I when I need someone to lose to get my gems? Are you saying I'm an easy win? It's kind of rude, Perthy. It's a little mean. Oh, you needed someone to lose too. Oh. That's not. That's much less mean though. That seems a little funny. Why would you need someone to lose too? Why were you trying to lose? Oh god. Primite's legal in this? Usually the Primate gets banned in these events, but I guess this is a high enough power event that makes sense. The Royal Drill Beam, you got it, man. Drill Beam's actually kind of annoying against Radiant Typhoon because, like, they negate it and then banish your freaking MST. Wow, it's fucking Blue Eyes without the fucking Link Monster. This is really bad. I mean, this is gonna work because they drew everything. It's pretty bad. So the fact that they have Drill Beam is actually really bad for me because, like, my hand would be pretty solid against not Drill Beam. This hand, like, actually perfectly matches up badly with Blue Eyes because, like, they discarded a draw. That's bad for me. That means I might have another draw in hand. Yeah, this guy got to search Effect Veiler without the fucking Link. He's only got 10 extra deck cards. God, I'm getting crushed by a 10 extra deck card Blue Eyes player. God help me. It's pretty sad. Yeah, because they banish it, I don't have a MST in my graveyard, so I can't search some of this guy, which is really annoying. Maybe if I draw the second MST here, and then I can chant for the other MST. Yeah. Alright, so the ending on this, probably have multiple sets here. They use True Light to search a Veiler, which means they probably already have the trap card. Oh no, they're just going double Spirit Dragon here? Okay. Drill Beam doesn't care if the... Does it? Or if you control... They have to control or be able to reveal. That means they can reveal. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to lead on a Lure Queen here. Okay, that turns on Drill Beam, sure. Oh, they have Purge. They don't have a trap card in their graveyard, so I guess I don't lose the card. That is annoying, though. Well, if that's negated, I don't have enough cards in hand to do anything else with the Lure Queen, so we have to Magician Souls here and try to draw a card. They hard drew Purge, they have an Effect Veiler. I can normal summon Eldam technically. Don't know there's Palace again. If I can't discard any of the cards in my hand. I need them. I could activate it 2 more times, but if they negate it, then I have two cards in my hand and 1 less draw of souls. So like I have to do this now and try to bait their Veiler. These guys stop you from doing stuff in the graveyard, but not on the field. So I drew Cobalt Eagle. That's like that has to be the worst card in my deck. Alright, so if I Typhoon here... I think I'm just dead to the Blue Eyes negates, right? Which might worse? Not really. If I MST... So there's a chance they drill me my souls to get it off the field. That's my only hope here. Yep, okay, so that's annoying, but here we are. Yeah, so now they're going to go into these guys, which Omni-negate me. They don't destroy, though, which is something. I have to blow my normal summon on Eldam. Because Drill Beam just happens to banish, of course. And they have Veiler. Yeah, I'm dead. I mean, they drew 3 non-engine and full combo and no link monsters. What are you gonna do? The hand was very well positioned against me. Also, like, I can't commit to the Lure Queens. I know they have Effect Veiler. They just drew everything. What are you gonna do? Big Red now, then MST your own card. Oh, you're thinking like Big Red force the negation on the with a Primite, and then MST. What do you mean MST your own card? That doesn't work. It's an equip, yeah. You could like MST their True Light in response to that Drill Beam, maybe. Doesn't seem good. Oh yeah, Big Red being a Monster Reborn would not always. I mean, the fact that you can draw off it with souls is part of the good stuff about it, but yeah. Well, I have to Ash Blossom this, and if they continue playing, I will concede. My hand sucks, Nuggets! Looks like they have the extender. Yeah, that's the extender here. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, cool. Not wasting time. I'm just dead. My hand sucks. My hand sucks, and they get to look at my hand and stack my deck, so... it's not like I'm hoping to draw a good card. They can see my 2 cards. And they know my hand sucks, so... That hand like could do stuff. Like I could Illusion of Chaos, put Sleeper back, 1-for-1 discard Illusion of Chaos, summon Quick Fix, stuff like that. But all right, so I'd rather my prep get hit than my master plan, or my other dance, so we're going to open with preparation rites here. To be a Nash Blossom, into an Illusion of Chaos. Droll. Nope, okay. It's something you can activate at any time, which is scary. Could be a Fuwa loss, so I need to hold this Ash Blossom for sure. Cool. Alright, sure. I have enough spells that even if they have an interaction here to stop my Alert Queen, I can dance, summon back the guy I discard, and then Celine to do something. But if they don't have anything, then I win. Alright, cool. Looks like I'm doing the winning thing. Alright, so they... I guess my Chain Block, I don't think they have Ash Blossom, but... At this point. Got 3 spells, right? Yep. We can just go through Celine here, and then Allure Palace me. I can just use Allure Palace to make a Ally Code Doctor, which is cool. I love Soul Charge. Allure Dance is a hell of a card. Too bad the rest of these cards are garbage. Hell of a card otherwise. I can just start Yuja now. That's probably the best use of my material. This is maybe a bad idea because I'm less likely to draw my RT after because I'm not searching as much, but... Well, I did not find my RT cards. Also, I'm still going to draw like 4 more cards off my Nightmares and my Mission Souls, so not the end of the world. So we can do all of our searching, then draw 4 more cards. Plus some stupid FTK using typical Kings and Kuklock. Yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh for you. And they're down to watch the Spiral movie. They're curious about what I'm doing. Oh, it's School Tune. Yeah, you can draw and fucking Lockbridge, you dipshit. I'm just gonna make a Nightmare Griffin and lock this guy out of the game. Ash Blossom's good, obviously. Alright, so I don't have any quick fixes left. Go ahead and do this. Let's get back Forbidden Droplets. Ha! I need to clear this zone so I can summon Eldam there. I don't have enough room for my fucking cards. I just search MST here. I'm just gonna leave the girl on the field. Just gonna draw 2 here. Can I get rid of that somehow? I'm going to MST pop my own salvation here. That's stupid. Well, too late. Nope, that's not how that works. Gotta make Nightmare Phoenix. Make a Bawaku on the left-hand side, so I can summon Sleeper there. As well use the Bawaku to get a +1 here. They gonna do anything, so just a master plan. Doesn't really matter. She's just being used to make Masquerena here. Need some Sleeper here, so he'll be in the Bawaku zone. And you set. And you add some cards to your hand off Rainbow Bridge, so you can discard them off a Baoku later. And you know what? You activate Spy Resort, so your Sleeper has even more protection. Also, you want to recycle your drone. Alright. What you got going on, opponent? What's your thing? I can resubmission a monster for Masquerade here. Or I can Baoku bring back Masquerade. Why not bow on the far left zone? Because then... Oh, she would be linked, you're right. I was thinking co-linked, but yeah, you're right. She would be linked. Doesn't really matter. Let's just keep, like, Sleeper on. I know one card in the hand's draw, so... That's some shit I ain't worrying about. If they normal summon something, I'm going to immediately droplets it, and then any special summons they have don't do anything. Oh, Cool Toon player's sad that someone locked them out of the game. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna attack with Cobalt Eagle. Get him, Cobalt Eagle. Fucking Cool Toon players. Go to triple hell, where you belong. Somehow you played that dumb FTK more than KT. That's crazy. Yeah, this is another chalk it up, another win for Crystal Beast. Certified Crystal Beast moment. You know what I just did? I improved the win rate of Cobalt Eagle when it is normal summoned. When it is summoned to the field. I've improved its finisher rate. It's a very important thing. Okay, so I can search MST and pop Rainbow Bridge. That's pretty cool. Let's bait Ash Blossoms with this. Alright, they saw a quick fix and they passed. Alright, 2 more wins and we're done, baby! 2 more! Is there a reason why you play Cobalt Eagle in particular rather than stronger Sapphire Pegasus? Because Cobalt Eagle has an effect that you can put it on top of your own deck when it is on the field. This means that if you draw it and you draw a way to get Rainbow Bridge into your graveyard, you can put your Garnet back into your deck and then activate Rainbow Bridge. This has come up for me a handful of times, far more often than normal summoning Pegasus to attack with comes up. It ungarnets itself. It's the only one that does that. Hey, I can MST my own Rainbow Bridge. Hope that explains it for you. Awesome. That's exactly what I like to see. I think Sapphire Pegasus has the most attack. It's an 1800 or whatever. Ooh, that's annoying. Hmm. I've been fool lost, friends. I guess I just pass under getting the trap card here. Alright, yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. So I can now MST, if I want a monster negate, I can MST my own rainbow bridges to negate monsters. That's something. Not ideal, but what are you gonna do? Alright, well, we will negate a card that we can negate. I probably should have kept one of these in hand. Just so I could, like, destroy them. You have to stop this because they could just misc you. Like, they can search misc, activate misc, and now your stuff doesn't work on their cards. So you have to stop them from getting for misc. And then you can MST their next actual card. That sucks. I think that beats me. Okay, that's fine. If that's the normal summon, I can then negate this. Got it! Okay, I can pop my own Rainbow Bridge and still negate it. We got there. Alright. Nice foolish, loser. What do you mean? If with the link 2 up, can't you also pop your trap if you need to negate? I can hold on for ads on... I can hold off on ads, Perthy. With a link 2 up, can't you also pop your trap if you need to negate? Yeah, that's what... Well, you don't even need to pop your... The link 2 doesn't matter here, right? It's just pop your own trap, the thing targets and negates. Oh, yeah, the MST can target the trap, but why would I want to do that, right? I just want to... I want to target my own Rainbow Bridge. 100% of the time, I want my second MST to target my Rainbow Bridge, so I can have follow-up next turn. Pretty irrelevant. I understand what you mean when you're saying pop your trap so you can negate something, but I want to negate my trap. Alright, Skull Tune, I'm conceding. Yeah, I'm familiar with the whole mandate reset thing. I guess what you're saying is, like, if they had 2 monster effects... But it didn't matter. Like, their first 2 plays are spell cards, so at the end of the day, completely irrelevant. Maybe what I should have done is, like, hit my Rainbow Bridge on that first MST, but... Eh. This is an interesting hand. So Vision can draw me cards here, which is nice. So I have MST. I might need to use the MST, so who knows. Alright, Skull Tune. I'm not letting these Cool 2 players have fun. Fuck them. This isn't me, like, going, hey, man, I can't win going second. Maybe I could win going second, but I don't want to deal with Cool Tune looking at my hand and then writing all my cards down and then looking at the top of my deck, and then it's just not fun. I hate the deck. I have to play the deck in ranked. I don't have to play the deck here. legitimately, I think it's my least favorite archetype of all time. Right? Like, I had fun playing with Kashtira, but double. Fucking Cool Tune. Who would have thought? It's just all Cool Tune. I'm losing the coin flip against Cool Tune. I just don't want to watch the deck. I hate it. Not playing against it in the event if I can help it. Like I can play those games. You've seen me beat Cool Tune going second before today. It's not like it's an impossible feat. It's just we're kind of at the end of the stream. I need to just win 2 more games, and I just don't want to play against Cool Tune. I just hate the deck so much. Let's end on a good note. Now this hand just needs Master Plan to resolve, but that's not guaranteed here. So you can pop the Trap Perthy, you can pop top Mandate, but I wanted to pop my own Rainbow Bridge, right? That's like the important thing for me. Like replacing the trap face up from the graveyard is not. Also, the trap resets itself, but like it's not really important for me. I wanted to pop my own crystal rainbow trap. Okay. I don't think my opponent has Ash Blossom, but can't really be too safe here. I'm not doing a Lure Queen stuff, so I can just get rid of this Lure Queen level 5. If I draw an Allure Dance later, then whatever. Alright, so I've only got 1 spell rotation, but I can Vision here to get the other one. I should have searched first. Ha! I found the Palace. Very funny. What I can do is search my other Master Plan, then Allure Palace to get more bodies on field. That's something. I have 3 spells, yeah. Just making sure before I commit to something. We'll see how badly I need the bodies in a second. Yeah, you draw an Ash Blossom. This is Ice Barriers? Okay, cool. Alright, so we're going to Nightmare Goblin here. It's not a bad draw. I can actually shuffle back this big red to get a +1 here. Just trying to use up all these quick fixes here. I already used Magician Souls. That was stupid of me. Oh well. It's fine. We can just Allure Palace now. Alright, so something out the other master plan is actually one less card in the field, or in my deck, so the Saryuja. Can find my Eldam. Found him! I search this so I can put that back, and I search this so I can put that back. Doesn't really matter which one. The Swin works. It's not the best choice, but it'll work. It's not ideal because I have to use one of my MSTs to get to it. Oh, I should have just added the. I should have kept the trap in hand. I'm stupid. I don't have to. Then I could just set the trap. Ah, well. Here we are, right? I did that before too. I'm just being dumb. Well, there's a way to get around that. This requires being a scumbag. Ha! Well, I can even draw another card here. I have a quick fix in graveyard, so might as well do it this way. MST's a spell negate, man. It's the only spell negates I got. Let's get my final piece here. And we're going to get Bawaku. I could have made Masquerena, but I think this is better. I could discard a Bawaku and summon Sleeper here and summon Bawaku and then put something there. Eh, it's fine. We'll just leave it like this. They're gonna be hard much to do much. I can also Rainbow Bridge to get more cards in hand, but I'm not that worried about that right now. I can do that like later. Just gonna save my timer. Alright, so no one card in their hand's an Ash Blossom. Yeah, we'll just Ash Blossom that. Let's get this out of the way. I can just pop this now? That's very funny. Now, if they special summon something, they're under Nightmare Griffin. Oh, they have to discard another card for that one? That's pretty sad. Well, get negated. Bullying loners, I guess, man. Evenly matched? I've got freaking MSTs, man. I'm not scared of evenly matched. Alright. Game over. I went through all 3 Rainbow Bridge traps. Very funny. Alright, just to be careful, we're going to figure out our double helix just as like another Link monster to send off this guy. Better safe than sorry, you know. I've lost oversights like that before. Puffing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. Hey, look, man, I'm like a hydrogen baby at most. SPYRAL, like, SPYRAL ain't what it used to be. Let's be clear. Ice Barrier is a more recently meta deck than SPYRAL. All right, everybody, we did it. We finished the event. Only like an hour and 14 minutes past when I usually stream, but the goal was to finish the event today, get all the... I guess technically I'm like 4 duels away from this extra 50 gems. I'll just do that off stream at some point. I got 3 days left. Not that worried about that. The goal was to get the 26 wins to get the gems here. Anyhow, I will be back tomorrow, maybe a little earlier than usual, or later, I'm not sure. It's Saturdays are up in the air, and I'll be playing Crawl again. I'll be doing a full extended run where you get to see all the stuff like Hell and Pandemonium and the Abyss that I don't ever show you on the other streams. You don't even need to wait for that? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do it off stream. I'm just going to like pass the turn and let my opponent kill me. That's not fun stream watching. Yeah, I get what you mean now, Perthy. Yeah. Thanks for popping by, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If anyone, there's only 3 days left in the event, obviously, but if you want to see this deck, like this is the deck I was using. Obviously, the Radiant Typhoon cards just have like a fun little Link monster you can go into, and you kind of saw how I played it, right? The basic idea of this deck is you can draw 4 cards with Saryuja, 1 card with Nightmare Goblin, 1 card with Nightmare Griffin, and potentially 2 cards off of Souls. So you can kind of like have 8 draws towards finding a way into Radiant Typhoon, and then you play Radiant Typhoon, you get a bunch of negates, and you saw my board, you saw what it was doing. And obviously Nightmare Griffin being legal in this event is preposterous. The opponents can't play Link monsters. This card's insane. You saw me not make it a couple times because it's kind of boring, but it's obviously very good when you have to use your MST and you can reset it. That's literally the reason you see, like the only reason I'm playing this card. And you saw why. It's like sometimes you have to lead with Eldam or is it Swin? You have to lead with Swin instead of Eldam, so you have to end up using your MST. So you want to get your MST back, and Nightmare Griffin is the only way to do that. That's like, I'm not playing it for the Floodgate, but it is a powerful Floodgate. Anyhow, everybody, I will see you tomorrow if you're interested in the Crawl stream, or Monday if you're interested in SPYRAL. Have a good one. Or sometimes you want to bully KT players. Yep, that's the truth.